Hello world, this is Jeffrey, JGB146 Blake, coming to you today with an Arceus Flygon deck that also plays Beedrill, which helps the Mew matchup quite a bit. You've got some other things in here. There's Zapdos V to help against other fighting weak Pokemon, and of course Dunsparce to protect your Arceus, and standard other things and stuff. We'll look at the deck list real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to try to remember to put a link in the description to tell you how to skip forward and stuff. But otherwise, here's the description. So you got a 4-3 line of Arceus. Of course, he's your setup attacker, kind of. You've got the Starbirth ability. Yay, you can search for any 2 cards at one certain point in the game, as long as you have abilities. You've got the Trinity Nova attack, search your deck, do 200 damage, usually it's 180 because you're powering up with the double turbo energy, and attach 3 basic energy. Those 3 basic energy, 80% of the time, maybe more, will go on to Flygon V. Flygon V has an attack for 4 energy, 2 fighting, and a grass, which would be horrible to power up if you didn't have Arceus, but we do, so yay. And then a colorless on top of that. It's 4 energy. It's 160 damage, but if your opponent's active is a VMAX Pokemon, it does an extra 160 damage. So that's 320 damage. That's an OHKO or almost an OHKO. We also play a 1-of Zigzagoon, so the VMAXs that are actually 330, we can get there. And we play 2 choice bands, so we can get there too. We're also going to 2-hit KO a lot of things with Arceus, so that works out too. We don't play any of the healing Sharon's stuff. And you may be thinking, okay, so we do that, and then Flygon gets, singled out as a threat, and people are going to just try to boss him and knock him out. And you're probably right. People are going to try to do that. We're going to try as often as possible, especially against decks that play special energies. We're going to try to set up a Beedrill at the same time. A lot of times we won't be able to do it at the same time, but when we can, we will. That way, if our opponent is playing a special energy deck like Mew or Arceus or, any other deck that plays special energy, and there's a lot, then even if they are able to just boss KO our Flygon that was going to take a big knockout, Beedrill can come in and just be like, oh, special energy means you're gone. We play 3 Mustard to help that happen. Lumineon also helps. Obviously, Starbirth can help with that. We do play a Dunsparce. Dunsparce has the ability to basically turns off weakness for Arceus. Zigzagoon, of course, like we said, his ability to place 1 damage counter fixes math sometimes. We play a 2-of copy of Galarian Zapdos because he can attack for 170 with a pretty cheap energy cost against any deck that's playing Vs, and he will OHKO an Arceus if they do not have a Dunsparce of their own in play. So that's nice. We play it. I haven't yet seen how relevant it is. This isn't my list. This is a random list I found on Limitless for Arceus Flygon. It has won some stuff. It's at least similar to the deck that one of the guys who used to play in the tournaments I ran was playing in EUIC this past weekend. He made it to the top 64. And at one point was in the top, he was top 16 going into day 2, but then it didn't quite work out for him to make top 8. So it's a strong deck. It did well. I don't know where the counts are different. I'm going to fix this. I hate when they alter the rarities, and I missed that particular thing. Anyway, I can't fix this. I've just got 2 different, and I've got 3 different Arceus, and nothing I can do. He did well with it. I probably am going to play it really wrong. The one thing, the drawback that I see, but I haven't been able to figure out how to handle it best, is that Flygon does discard 3 energy when he attacks. So it's like you can get one set up, and then you go and you take an OHKO, and then it's like you have to repower back up. Because usually you attack with Arceus, you set up Flygon, then you attach an energy. Well, then you have to discard 3 energy. Maybe you are able to say, well, I just need to hit for 300, and you can attach a double turbo, so it's just like you drop 1 basic energy and the double turbo, but still, that leaves you only with 2 energies attacked, so you can't really use him for a big attack the following turn. And you have to power back up with Arceus if you don't have Beedrill out and can't use Zapdos. So it feels like there's something there that's a problem unless you're able to they KO something else and then you can Raihan energy back. I feel like there's just one more piece needed to make this a repeating attack deck. But I haven't solved the problem yet, and I maybe just don't understand it. Don't play it right. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to save the change just for the DTE thing that we solved, and then we'll look at a couple games. Go to versus. I've played 3 games so far, so like I said, I don't know how to play this deck at all. But I want to show you how it goes, and you can tell me what I did wrong. Looks like we may be playing against Mew. That's fine. The downside here is, typical Mew downsides. If they KO us before we can get off an attack, that just sucks. Okay, starting Lumineon and going first really sucks too. So this is just a hope and pray, and yeah, we're done. I need to find some good video editing software so that when I post things to YouTube, I can take out these stupid games like this one. I may look at that and try to find that before I even post to YouTube. Hey, Mulligan. Marnie doesn't help us. Zapdos doesn't help us. Good lord. Honestly, I think we just attach so we can retreat next turn and we pray. Link is worse. I think we're worse off benching Zapdos than not. I think we'd lose more games by benching Zapdos than we do by letting them win with the dog. And that's against Mew, where the whole deck is all about winning with dogs. Does he have it already? No, yes, no. No, okay. Wait, yes, he does. Okay. All right. Nope. You already got it, dude. Moving on. Get another game. Maybe this one we don't lose before we get a chance to do anything. This is an evolving deck. So you'd prefer to go first. You'd prefer to be able to attach some kind of energy to Arceus. But against Mew, if Mew does Mew things and you have a totally horrible setup, then that's life. We do have a much better start this time. I don't know what we're playing against, so we're definitely not benching that yet. And okay, Ice Rider. All right. Trying to think if we need to do anything special. I don't think we do. So I'm going to do this. Zapdos isn't going to be very important for this matchup. So I am going to Quick Ball away the energy to get a Flygon, and assuming our hand stays intact, actually no, I'm going to go ahead and play Training Court and get that energy back, and The plan will be next turn to Ultra Ball away these two, and then get the energy back again and reattach it, and then we'll have Arceus, and then we can do some stuff. But for now, we're just hitting done. We will have knockout on their active if they don't get him out of the active. So that'll be cool too, because we'll Starbirth for a choice band for sure, if given the opportunity. Didn't even get to go there. They probably already expect that to be possible. So we don't really get to show anything off. But that's that. I'm going to get at least one game in where you get to see how the deck functions. Oddly. So we're going first like every game. That's lucky. Start Arceus again. Yo. This time we don't have an immediate way to get our V-Star, but it's actually easier in this deck than you might think. Okay, so there's a Beedrill. Interesting. Immediately this makes me think of Jolteon Bees, but they played DTE, so I don't know what that indicates. We are going to attach a fighting energy, and I didn't go over the energy count, but we're going to discard grass. I should be price checking here, but I'm not. Okay, so I say that. We do have Lumineons in deck, 2 of them, that's good. Flygon, good. Both of them are there. Wait, do we not have any other? No, we do. All of our Arceus are here. We're missing one V-Star. Okay, so that's enough to power up a Flygon for sure. We got the mustards. I don't know if mustard. I mean, we saw DTE, so mustard seems like it could be relevant there. I'm just gonna get a Flygon for now. Did you see Zapdos when we were going through there? I'm not sure. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pass. Maybe I should have attached a choice belt. I know what I'm talking about, really. Well, we see Arceus. Hi, guy. And another Arceus. So is this just a random Arceus Inteleon that also plays Beedrill, or are we in some weird mirror match territory? Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We'll also go here. And get rid of another fighting, or a fighting now. Dunsparce. We pressed both of our Zapdos. That's annoying. We will get at least one KO, hopefully, if we can get anything off of Lumineon. So we're going to eliminate. We cannot get rid of that last energy to pull off a mustard. So we're just going to go boss's orders this time. If we could mustard, I think we would. Because it'll be good against Arceus. I'm getting Beedrills up. Alrighty, so that's helpful. We have the Zigzagoon. I'm not going to play Zigzagoon yet. We have a Marnie in hand. I kind of want to just discard the Marnie. So we will. That might be a bad play. So we know this is an Inteleon-based deck. So part of me thinks we should go ahead and use our Starbirth ability now. Just because we know that they're going to be playing Path. So if we Starbirth now, what are we going to get? Let's get another Arceus. Do we do that, or do we try to set up a Beedrill play? I shouldn't have used the Training Court, I think. Let's go ahead, actually. We're going to get a Mustard and an Ultra Ball for next turn. And then we're just going to attack. We will go ahead and attach everything to Flygon. But he's only going to be hitting for 190. It'll be consistent 190, but he also will get knocked out pretty easily. So, Air Balloon's not the prize I wanted. So I said I was setting up for Mustard play. However, if either of the Arceuses do not become V-Stars, I will just do a boss play, take out the Arceus that is not evolved. And so I'll bring it up, hit it with the Zigzagoon, then take it out. They might keep that from being an option. I'm sure they'd prefer that not to be something I do, but we will see. Ultra Ball makes me think they're going to evolve it. We'll just have to see. It is helpful to us that they didn't get their energy attachment in. They may be trying to do that and make a Melanie play here. Well, they are definitely evolving up. So at this point, honestly, I kind of feel like they're going for Mustard, yeah. So it's an Arceus Inteleon Mustard list. They get the grass energy. They're not able to retreat. Okay. Well, that means we need to boss up the Mustard ourselves. They're not Mustard, the B ourselves. We don't really have a choice in the matter at this point. So bring it up. Good job. You pulled it off. It's not good enough, though. We will attach here. And I almost want to retreat off the DTE and just attack with Flygon. But I'm not going to. I think I should still just hold everything. I'm going to leave that in deck so we can potentially get it for other purposes later. Still not getting our Zapdos. 50-50 chance next time if we take another prize. And we see a Shading Dealings play. They're going to try to muster it again. Okay. Okay. I'm cool with that. Because the thing is, if they take 2 prizes now, and, you know, we take 1, we're still at 3 prizes when that's said and done. Get it. They have the energy. And they're going to get an air balloon off of this Inteleon. So they will be able, not Inteleon, this shading dealings with the Drizzile. So they will be able to retreat now and take a knockout. Wait. Okay. I don't know why we just saw them get water off of the training court. Or I just didn't see what they were doing properly. But anyway. Raihan. So, they take a knockout. Bully for them. We are going to promote here. We are going here. What do we want to ping? Let's ping this guy, because why not? There we go. You're here. We will get an Arceus. We will attach to the Arceus. We will do this, and then we will make our own mustard play. Ha! I think we'll just get our grass energy up and take our knockout. Okay, so if they get knockout, they'd have to do it. They'd have to do some kind of a ping on Flygon. Okay, they don't have it. They could have theoretically done it with Raihan attaching from discard to the choice belted Arceus and then getting a DTE out of deck and then coming back if they had some way to ping. They could hit 220. But I guess they didn't have a way. So that's that. Alrighty, we'll do one more game. It was... Well, I was going to say it was useful that they never... Ooh, Bruno. Is this the Bruno? This could be a much different Arceus and Inteleon match. We won the coin flip again. That's just a little bit silly. We do start Arceus. And we have a hand that would enable us to get mustard off. If things go well. Bidoof. We're just going to attach. And... I almost want to just attach and pass. And I think I attached the wrong energy, but it probably won't matter. I think with the Bidoof being active, they're going to need so many things. Most decks aren't going to be able to pull off a KO here. Certainly not with Avery as their supporter. We see an Arceus. We see Special energy get attached. So that is cool. So we are going to make a mustard play here, almost certainly. I guess it depends on what our top deck is. Grass energy. Okay, so we can get rid of the boss. No, I guess we aren't going to. We can't. Okay, so we will ball away that. We want to get one of these Galarian Zapdos Vs because they have fun with life. Then we will quick ball away. I mean, I think we're just going to. I think we're just gonna bench Lumineon. I don't think we go the Flygon route. 190 with no benefits is not that great. I'll get another Arceus. And then I will bench Lumineon and we will get Professor. So if we can hit V-Star, well, we just hit everything. Okay. So here, and I'll go do this, and we will Trinity Nova for knockout. I'm not even going to bother Star Birthing yet. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 1. So now both attackers are 1 energy away from being able to attack if they don't bench another Arceus. Boss's order. So he's going to use his Star Birth. He's going to get a Choice Belt. And he's going to do the crazies. So now I think our best option is actually going to be, well, I was going to say to take out the barrel, but now I feel like we have maybe some better options. We still have our Star Birth as an option. Technically, we could take out their Arceus with ours. If we're going to do that, we need to promote, we need to boss, we need to evolve, we need choice band, and attach, and we need a ping. Does the ping make it too much? We can always retreat and get energy back. Air Balloon. Now is when I see the Air Balloon. Okay. So can we do it? If we boss, evolve, like in Starbirth, I think we're still missing one too many pieces. So I guess we just hit into the active and we Marnie them. We're going to put this on to help us later so that we don't have that issue going forward. And we'll attach here. And we will I'm going to take out this guy. I'm going to use Starbirth. I'm going to get another Galarian Zapdos. And other card. I guess Training Court? Or do we want to evolve? No, Big Charm. So they can't take him out, right? Yeah. There's a Training Court. Theoretically, they can now take out this Arceus V if they boss it up, but then we get return KO, which is nice. Theoretically, if they get Choice Belt on this one, they can still take out the Zapdos. But they're not going to. Cool. Okay. So they're going to take 2 prizes, then we're going to take 2 prizes. Then, unfortunately, they probably take 2 prizes. If they can find Choice Belt. Ever. Unless we're able to boss again and boss this guy up. But I don't think that's going to happen. This is where I want to have like 5 bosses orders in deck. I'm already thinking that I want to play a Pow Pad in here if it's not in here. I don't remember if it was or not. Let me double check. Boom. That's not this list. That's not this. Wait, yeah, that is. There's not a Pow Pad. I feel like I want a Pow Pad. Okay, so they did not attach a Choice Belt. Training Court is fine. I don't think we want to attach that. I think we want to attach Basic Energy so that if they are not able to knock out the Zapdos V, then we chillin'. We'll Marnie and hope that they cannot find Choice Belt next turn. I think that's our only option. If they have Choice Belt, they probably do since they promote it right away, or maybe they just figure that's their only chance. They play down a Big Charm, play down a Switch. Play down a Hoopa. The Big Charm doesn't matter. We still OHKO this. Oh, but you're going to switch into something else. And you turned off the ability. Too bad we already have Training Court in hand. Oh. Path Marnie for the win. All right, we're going to thin some stuff. Get rid of the Dunsparce. Is it worth it to ping anything? So they sort of want to attack with Hoopa V. We'll ping him. Get rid of this. We still don't want Flygon. Alright. So Escape Rope. Let's see what they send up. So they're going to have to have a way out of the active. I'm not going to play down the training court this turn. I'm just going to hit into Hoopa. So if they have boss, they win. Technically, that was true last turn. So they're bouncing the stadium, but they've already used their ability. So I guess they're hoping to hit for weakness here, but they don't even need that. They just need boss. Do they have boss? They do have boss. Well played. We did the best we could. And should we do one more game? How long have we been going? 37 minutes. We'll do one more game. Maybe we'll play against a VMAX deck and you can see Flygon do Flygon things. Maybe we'll play against a deck that actually attaches special energy past our first knockout and you can see Beedrill do Beedrill things. Maybe we'll just have to scoop. I mean, not scoop, but maybe we'll get KO'd like turn one. Do get to go first again, so yeah. Ugh, this is not nearly as pretty as previously seen. So we will be getting an Arceus, which means that we're less likely to get KO'd turn one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a professor in order to get Arceus out. We'll play down the grass energy, which tells them a little more than I'd like them to know, but yeah, whoa, I misclicked. It didn't affect what you saw, but I just saw a bunch of code fly onto the screen. And we're just going to leave it at that for now. Next turn we will most likely attach Choice Belt and then play Research. And we see what we're facing. Whimsicott. Phew. At least they can't do anything this turn. This is the Marnie. I'm okay with Marnie. I wish I had attached the Choice Belt because, well, we could get Choice Belt. We can get Choice Boss. We just need an evolution. Ooh. My. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, so Training Court's gonna help them too. If we evolve, okay, we can evolve. We can't get Choice and Escape Rope. That's okay. Okay, so we Ultra Ball, We're going to evolve, then we're going to play Mustard, see what we get off the Mustard. What am I doing? We want this guy. The gold one's always the pretty one. It's my first choice every time. We're going to play Mustard. Hopefully our Escape Rope is in deck. Yes, we want Beedrill. We got nothing. None of the pieces we needed. Still going to Starbirth. Escape Rope is gone. We have Air Balloon. That's something. We have double turbo that we can attach now. We'll be able to put some energy onto ourselves. That's good. Come here. If he attacks, he opens himself up to Beedrill shenanigans. We'll go ahead and pull up a Grass Energy as well. And then we will Trinity Nova, taking Knockout on Bidoof and putting their poor... Do we want all of these? I think 2 should be enough. Now we've just got all Arceus V-Stars in our hand. That's not super useful. Fan of Waves. Okay, you just buffed my damage. Thank you. Quick Ball. Okay. I mean, yeah, get rid of Manaphy. Like, they seriously made it so that instead of me getting a KO, like instead of me missing the KO, I get the KO if they can't evolve. They helped me by playing that Fan of Waves. That was not a good play. And now they quit because they realized that they made a bad play. So Beedrill there was a very clear threat. So at least in that respect, maybe it was an interesting feature. Like, there was no way we could lose that game. No possible way at that point. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I feel like this is a decent place to end things. Maybe hasn't been the greatest stream / video ever, but I'm trying to force myself to do things imperfectly because otherwise I just don't do things. So hopefully I'll do some more short streams, short videos, and steadily work on getting them a little bit better. This is a deck I want to look into a little bit more, so you'll probably see it again at some point. And until then, I guess I can pull up the list one more time, and I'll also put it in the comments, but we'll go over here. I'll show it one more time. So here it is again. Like I said, the one thing I would change if I could right now, based on all of 8 games, is I want there to be a PAL pad, because I want to be able to reuse Raihan and Boss more than what we naturally get, especially when we have to research them away sometimes. But other than that, I don't specifically have changes. I still don't know how you get to like keep rolling after a Flygon play. Like, I don't know, maybe he's supposed to be the big closer, or just a counter when big things come in that you wouldn't have any other play for. But I feel like you play him, you attack with him once, and then you're just stuck. And that doesn't feel good. So I don't know how that would work out. The energy counts, by the way, we have 6 fighting, 4 grass. So we have a good mix of both. Slightly heavier on the fighting because Zapdos needs fighting, and we need 2 fighting on Flygon. So with that, we'll go ahead, be done for today. If I were to change anything right now, today, it would be to drop a quick ball for Powpad. I don't want to drop an Ultra Ball because we need Ultra Ball to get our stuff and to pull off mustard plays. Yeah. With that, this is Jeffrey, JDB146, signing off.